Hi students, so we are discussing the excretion. So in last class we discussed that is dialysis, hemodialysis and dialyzer, ureters, bladders, what is micturations, what is the concentration of urines we discussed. In today's class we are going to discuss kidney transplantation. What is kidney transplantation? What is the permanent solution for if both kidneys are damaged in a person? If in one person, if both kidneys are damaged, so dialysis is a temporary solution for the filtration of the blood. So then, what is the permanent solution for this? If both kidneys are damaged, so the permanent solution is kidney transplantation. So how can we do this kidney transplantation? Donor and the receiver. Donor, the one who give kidney to the patient. So the donors should always their relatives, and the donor kidneys and the receiver kidneys should be always matched. Always matched. So their blood related should be matched, their kidney should be matched. So we cannot give anybody the kidney. So through the one kidney we can survive. So the one kidney have a capacity to filter the blood. So if you have two kidney, I am not saying you do not donate. So some people died by accident, by brain accidents. So if they are dying, they can donate their kidneys because there are millions of people. So they are suffering without they do not have proper kidneys. Their kidneys are not working. So we can donate the kidney for the relatives for the same group of peoples of the kidney. And it should be matched. The kidney side should be matched. So while they are transplanting the kidney, so they will not remove from the patient kidney. They will cut the blood vessels and they will fix the kidney. So the side of the kidney. See, look at the pictures. So they not remove the kidney from the patient, but so here they attach the another kidney. So the first kidney transplantation done by Charles Hufnagel in 1954, Washington, USA. In 1st December in 1971, the first kidney transplantations was done in India. That is CMC, Vellore. Christian Medical College, Tamil Nadu. So Charles Hufnagel. So we can do the kidney transplantation also. It's a permanent solution for those who damage both kidney. If one kidney is working, that is enough. So next we can see other pathways of excretory organs. So it is a very important for 4 marks question. Other pathways of excretion. Other pathways of excretion. It is also called as accessory excretion organs. Accessory excretion organ. So there are the kidney play a vital role to filtration of the blood. There are other organs also is there. That's what it's called. Other pathways of excretion. What is excretion? To remove the waste products from the body. So, for example, lungs. Lungs play a key role of removing the carbon dioxide waters In respiration process, when we breathe, so these lungs they play a role to remove the waste material from the body, that is carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide has to remove from the body and send to the outside the body, and the water also. So this in respiration process, lungs remove the carbon dioxide and the water. Next one is skin. Skin also help in the elimination of the waste from the body in the form of sweat glands. There are plenty of blood capillaries are involved in the skins. So in the skin, we can see that when you are doing a vigorous exercise or work, plenty of waste materials, water or salts will go away from the body. It is very good to remove the waste materials from the body, skin. So skin helping to remove the waste material, to eliminate, to excrete the waste material from the body. The waste materials will go away from the skin. There is a small porous is there in the skin. Small holes is there. These holes, salts and extra salts and waters will go away from the body. There are sebaceous glands is present in the skin. Sebaceous glands. The sebaceous glands is present in the skin, which will eliminate the sebum. Sebum. The sebaceous glands eliminate the sebum with the waste, with the waxes. Waxes will go away from the body, hydrocarbons, and also fatty acids. Fatty acids will eliminate from this sebaceous glands. The sebaceous glands is located in the skin, so it's excrete, eliminate the sebum, which contains waxes, hydrocarbons and fatty acids, and also you can see sterols. Sterols also will eliminate from the sebaceous glands. Lungs, skin, and the next one is liver. Liver also helps in the formation of urine. Liver also helps in the formation of urine. And the liver, so the bile pigment will produces. The bile pigment will produces from the liver. We know that bile. Bile is not an enzyme, it's a bile, it's substances. So, if bile contains bilirubin, biliverdin, and urochrome. Where we saw this urochrome? Urine is an amber color due to the presence of urochrome. So where this urochrome are excreted from the bile pigments, from the biles released by the livers. So these urochromes, bilirubins, biliverdin are excreted from the dead bodies of RBC. Dead bodies of RBC. What is RBC? Red blood cells. They are eliminated. They are waste product of the dead bodies of RBC. When the RBC are destroyed, red blood cells destroyed, so this waste materials are released. So this waste material has to be sent outside the body. Then what is the lifespan of RBC? 120 days. 120 days. This RBCs will, so lifespan is 120 days. After 120 days, so this old RBC will be destroyed in the bone marrow, and from the old body, old red RBCs, from the new cells are arises. New cells are arises from the pre-existence of the cells discussed in 9th class. So cells are arises from the pre-existing of the cells. So this bilirubin and bilirubin are excreted from the bile substances, from the bile. So, but this uropro will be excreted from the outside of the body through the urine. When urine are excreting from the body, through this urine, uropro will be go away from the body. But this bilirubin and bilirubin are excreted from the bile pigments, bile substances. So the last one is large intestine. The last one is large intestines. So large intestine also helping to remove the small amount of waste materials from the body. For example, calcium, magnesium, iron. Calcium, magnesium, irons are eliminated from the epithelial cell of the colons. Epithelial cell of the colons from the large intestines. This calcium, magnesium, irons are eliminated from the epithelial cell of the colons from the large intestines. And a small amount of nitrogenous waste eliminated from the saliva and tears. Saliva and tears. Large amount of nitrogenous waste will be, ammonia will be excreted from the urea, from the urine. Small amount of nitrogenous waste, small amount of nitrogenous waste eliminate to the saliva and tears. This is about other pathways of excretion or axillary excretion are very important for 4 marks. Today homework, write the other pathways of excretions: lungs, skin, liver and a large intestine. Next, one more points left over for this animal excretion, and then we will enter into the plants excretion. Excretion in the other organisms. Excretion in other organisms. Like some are unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms is there. What is the excretory parts? What is the excretory system or organs in the body? So what is the organism's name? For example, name of the phylum. Excretory organ. System. There are some animals there, like amoeba. How amoeba capture the food material through the entire body of surface, like pseudopodia. So by the osmoregulator, by the osmosis process, by the diffusion process, the food materials will enter into the vacuoles and the digestion and say waste materials to outside the body. So osmoregulation can come. So there are the name of the phylums and organisms and what is the excretory systems of organs in their body. First one is protozoa. What is the excretory system in protozoa? It do not have a specific part. A simple diffusions from the body surface in the surrounding waters. Simple diffusion. Simple diffusion from the body surface into surroundings water. It doesn't have any specific part in the protozoa. A simple diffusion will take place from the body surface into the surrounding waters. Protozoa, porifera and ciliate. Ciliate. So it is also have water baths. Water baths. Almost all the cells. So in porifera, so when you remember that 9th class, to the entire body surface of porifera there is a small porous is there, small holes is there to the entire body surface. It will attach to the stones or solid rocks. So through this entire body surface, to the entire cells, almost all the cells into the excretory system. Excretory system. Next one is platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes. This one have a flame cells. Flame cells. Nematoda. So nematoda have a rennet cells. Nematoda have rennet cells. Annelids. Annelids have nephridia. Nephridia. Arthropods. Arthropods have green glands and malphizian tubules. Malphizian tubules. Malphizian tubules. Next one is mollusca. Mollusca have metanephridia. Metanephridia. Echinodermus. Echinodermus have water vascular system. Water vascular system. Last one, reptiles is mammals have kidney. So this is about name of the phylum or organisms. What are the excretory organs or systems in their body? How they will excrete the waste materials from their body into the surroundings. This is also very important for 4 marks. So the today homework, you should write both other pathways are excretory organs and name of the phylum, the stable organisms, excretory systems. So many times you can get 1 or 2 marks questions from these tables. Or else they will do the tables, full tables, and they will ask the questions from these tables. Or they will give some gap in the tables. So you have to fill that gaps in the tables. Once again I am repeating. Protozoa, so you do not have a specific part. A simple diffusion will take place from the body surface to the surrounding waters. They will excrete the waste materials from the body into the surrounding waters. The diffusion process. What is diffusion process? The molecules move from high concentration to the low concentrations. Porifera ciliate, to the entire body surface we can see the porous or the holes, through the holes they excrete the waste materials. Almost all their cells. Platyhelminths have a flake cells, and nematodes have a rennet cells. Annelids have a nephridia. Arthropods have green glands or Malpighian tubules. Molluscs have a metanephridia. Nephridia, metanephridia. Echinodermata have a water vascular system. A water vascular system. The last is reptiles. We already discussed in 9th class. Reptiles. Aves. Aves nothing but birds. Mammals. Which one give birth to their young ones or feed their young ones, give milk to their young ones. Mammals. Human beings also come under the mammals. The excretory system is kidney. Excretory system is kidney. So this is about excretion. The animals excretion is over. The last one more class is there. It will discuss about the excretion in the plants. How the plants will also excrete. Does plants also excrete the waste materials or not? Yes, we will discuss in next class. Today homework, write the other pathways of excretory organs like lungs, liver, and lungs, liver, large intestine. Name of the phylum or organism, excretory organ. This table you have to write. Okay, thank you students.